It's wonderful to be back here in Lewes. Some of you may remember me. My name is Toby Tweedsmuir. I represent His Majesty's government, and we are very keen to help our local councils when there are tough decisions to be made, like how to invest your pension fund. We have devised a new way of helping with these difficult dilemmas. Now, everyone finds politics really boring, don't they? People in this country, they love sport, and they love sport, and they like having fun and being entertained, don't we? And that's exactly what we have for you here today. We are going to have a tug of war to help East Sussex County Council decide whether to invest in fossil fuels or divest in fossil fuels. Now, we have some we have some wonderful celebrities here for you today. First of all, our biggest star, let me introduce Lord Oil. A big hand, everybody. Put your hands together.
Hello dear friends, you all know me. I keep the economy going by providing you all with cheap diesel and cheap petrol. Don't you worry, I'll be carbon free by 2050, so there's something for everybody. Now I want you to meet my good friend Freddie, the fossil fuel giant. He is a representation of the wonderful Giant Oil Corporation. Now you're probably asking yourselves, how can he be so big and fat? Well, through the help of your banks and your pension funds. How does he get to be so big? They feed him with the green stuff. He gives it to me and I get drilling.
Lord Oil,
is it all so great? Why do you make huge profits while we're getting poorer? And you're ruining the climate.
Yes. Lord Oil, what do you say to your detractors?
I am at the forefront of paying top scientists to investigate thoroughly and unflinchingly the latest developments in climate change. Professor Greenhorn, could you say a few words?
Hello everyone, my name is Professor Greenhorn. I am a climate scientist. I know everything there is to know about the climate transition. I work for a think tank called the Important Institute for Resisting Hysteria about Climate Change, and it's generously funded by Lord Oil, although we don't really talk about that because we don't want people thinking we're being influenced by the money we're being paid. But I'm here to tell you that everything is under control. With my knowledge and my authority as a scientist, it is safe to invest in new oil and gas within reason.
Lord Oil, you just bribe people to say what you want them to say.
Professor Greenhorn, will you be joining the tug of war just to show that you're fun and accessible, an ordinary person we can all like and trust?
Of course.
Wonderful. Now, as we continue...
Excuse me.
The more the merrier. You are?
I'm Jeff Grimes, and I work in public relations. And my job is to support democracy by ensuring the government listens to the concerns of ordinary people like you, but mostly me, about the need for new oil exploration. They mustn't listen to the tofu-eating, mushroom-munching climate terrorists. So remember, feed Freddie. Catchy, isn't it? Go on everybody, feed Freddie! Feed Freddie!
Oh, he's really good, isn't he? I pay him too.
If any of you here feel the need to have a little chat about this divestment issue, then I'm quite happy to arrange a trip up to London to see a show, a nice bite to eat at a fancy West End restaurant. Just come and see me, Jeff Grimes. I can arrange it all for you.
You're just doing Lord Oil's dirty work. Anyway, what's wrong with Tofu?
Thank you very much, Jeff. You'll be joining in the tug of war, I'm sure. Right, who have we next? Who have we next? Lady Gas.
Hello, dear friends, people of Lewes. I am, yes, Lady Gas. I come into your homes and cook you warm meals and keep you warm on these bitter nights. Ah, you know me. I'm a family friend.
And, dear Lady Gas, what do you say to all that climate change? Ooh, sorry. I'm sure it's not British made. What do you say to all those climate change propagandists?
Oh, don't worry about them. I'm so clean. There's nothing to worry about, is there? And don't forget to feed Freddie.
What about all the global warming you caused, Lady Gas?
Lady Gas, she is most clean and fragrant, isn't she? I'm rather smitten, I think. But now, it's time for you to meet some local heroes. Your very own East Sussex County Councillors, who are courageously resisting intimidation from climate change terrorists, some of whom may even be lurking amongst you unsuspecting townsfolk. Beware! First of all, I want you to put your hands together and give a big East Sussex welcome to the leader of East Sussex County Council, Councillor Keith Glazier! Now, Keith Glazier has repeatedly refused to call publicly for a permanent tax on big oil like those socialist countries like Norway. We're so grateful for you, Keith Glazier. If you could have a few words.
Yes, what would you like to know?
Well, some of your beliefs, I suppose. I don't know. What do you want to know?
Well, the only thing I can say is what I've said before, and I am on record for saying that. In fact, I'm going to quote myself. I cannot affect the wider world. This is my last word.
Amazing! The charisma of the man! What a leader!
Reality check. Shell's paid no windfall tax at all this year, despite making global record profits of $30 billion. The government's included a huge loophole, so that if the companies just invest their profits into new oil and gas fields, they don't pay any tax.
Moving swiftly on, Councillor Gerard Fox, the chair of the pension committee. Gerard, step forward, please. Now, Councillor Fox has repeatedly and heroically voted against the pension fund making a public commitment to divest totally from fossil fuels. Councillor Fox, over here please, a few words.
Well, as I'm on record as saying, there is no evidence that divestment promotes the energy transition. It's almost a religious belief.
Reality check.
Quite true, quite right.
Global divestment campaigns have a proven track record of bringing in restrictive legislation on the companies that they target.
Fuel companies are in the forefront of the transition to renewable energy.
Exactly.
Reality check.
Yes.
Fossil fuel companies are pouring pennies into renewables at the same time as they're investing vast sums in new oil and gas fields.
The sensible people of East Sussex do not believe you, do we? No. Well, hang on. Let me introduce to you Councillor Ian Hollidge, a stalwart Conservative County Council member of the Pension Committee. Ian Hollidge, step forward, please. A big hand. Come on, put your hands together.
I have said, and I'm on record, I'll say it again, stop trying to say that fossil fuel company is bad. They're not a fossil fuel company, they're an energy company, and they're in the midst of a transition.
Inspirational stuff. Thank you, Councillor Hollidge. Well, Lord Doyle, you certainly have a fine team pulling on your rope.
Oi. You trying to forget about me, are you? Does this thing work?
Yes!
Can you hear me? Right, listen up, alright? I am King Cole. And I seem to be too dirty for you now. Let me tell you, oil and gas give out just as much carbon dioxide as I do. What? Enough. They're all trashing the climate, destroying the environment, same as it ever was. Get over it. It keeps us happy, keeps us rich and warm, okay? Lord Oil. Oh, I'm King Cole, actually. King Cole! I made this country great. I powered the industry that built the empire. And we can be great again. That's right, okay? And one more thing. Wait. I make no excuses, okay? Thank you. You want it?
Yes, please.
Go on then.
Oh, King Cole. He's quite a character, isn't he? We all love him. Anyway, now it finally is the time let's have a look at who's on the other team, on the Divest team. Electricity, come over here.
Oh, electricity, come over here with us. Come on our side.
What? Electricity not generated by coal? This is madness! My lady, I thought we had something special between us. Please don't throw it all away.
Oil, it's over between us. You promised me you were going to change. You kept talking about 2050, but you haven't. You just go round and polluting the rivers, oil spills everywhere, and the people in the Niger Delta, you're destroying all their lives. So, you've done oil spills everywhere, and I seem to have forgotten my words.
Well, I think you've made it very clear, Electricity, whose side you're on. I'm very sorry your love affair with Lord Oil is over. But
let me introduce... Oh. I haven't forgotten my words to introduce you to my beautiful friend's son.
Feel my warmth. I have the power to give you all the energy you need.
Yay! And my wonderful friend Wind.
Can you feel my energy? Can you see it? Can you hear it?
So these are my new friends, and we harm no one.
What are they going to do when they're really
how did they make you feel?
They've charged me with excitement and energy that I light up the whole land. Ooh!
That was rather exciting, wasn't it? Well, Electricity, obviously the sun and the wind can't pull on the rope for you. Who else have you got on your team?
Me.
Oh, you are?
I really did work for East Sussex for almost 20 years for children and young people. Yeah. And I'm really horrified to find that my pension is still being invested in fossil fuels, which will jeopardise their futures. And I also have 4 grandchildren who I don't want harmed either. And to be honest, I would rather be spending my time with them than arguing with you lot.
Well said! Well said! The councillors should be listening to their workers!
I thought that was rather hysterical, actually. Anyway, who else have you got? Electricity?
Hang on.
Oh no! Oh my God! Okay.
I'm Grace. I'm a resident of East Sussex. I don't want my council investing money in companies that are destroying the earth. Nobody's listening to me. I don't want the whole future threatened, so I'm supporting this side.
Do you think she's one of those Guardian reading, tofu eating wokerati? Oh, I found her quite scary, really. But now, anyway, it's time to get on to the part of the show that you've all been waiting for. As you can see, the teams are perfectly evenly matched. And now we're going...
Hold on. This isn't fair. Look at this. 8 against 3. I want to join in. Do you want to join in? Come on then, let's grab this rope.
No, it's against the rules.
No, your rules. Come on. No. Right.
No.
It's your rules. Right, nice and steady now.
We'll give it to you.
No.
Wash off your 2, 3. To divest, East Sussex County Council. Thank you, people of Lewes. They'll have to listen to us in the end. If we're just a bit of teamwork. Thank you. We have been the Crude Oil Mechanicals.